The war in Ukraine has been going on for the last 2 years. Russia has invaded Ukraine on multiple occasions, and Trump was the only president in America so far to stop Russia from invading Ukraine when Russia planned on invading Ukraine. He's the only one. Biden hasn't done it. Obama didn't do it. No one has done it. So anyway, Joe Biden's been helping Ukraine with this whole war. Joe Biden's been helping Ukraine more so than he's helping his own people. I don't know if you've seen the memes or anything like that, but there's literally memes out there showing you what Joe Biden could have bought with the money that he spent on Ukraine. Some of these things including ending homelessness, fixing Flint's water system, and giving tons of money to the people who were affected by the Maui fires. But no, we're gonna give money to a war effort that we have no business being in. And if we elected Donald Trump, the war would have happened in the first place. But now it leads us to today. So Joe Biden helped Ukraine launch multiple missile strikes in Crimea. The missile strikes ended up killing 3 civilian children and injuring hundreds of people. It was on a beach. The missile struck a beach during a vacation. This is like people hanging out at the beach, and it struck the people just hanging out at the beach. You guys remember the lies that people talked about with Trump? How he was like a Russian asset. He's a Russian. He's dealing with the Russians. And he was going to start World War III. And he was going to get us in so much trouble. And whatever. Biden's literally getting us into that right now. But that was the mainstream belief. Trump was the guy that was going to get us in all this trouble, according to the mainstream media. That was the big mainstream belief. However, if you had more than 11 brain cells in your head, you probably didn't believe it. Because you don't have to be that smart to not believe it. And if you still believe it, you're even dumber, because Trump's proven that he's very successful with foreign affairs. He's very good with it. He didn't start a single new war when he stepped into office. That is an impressive task to pull off. The people who are smart, like me, could have predicted this was going to happen. Because Joe Biden has a record of being a warmonger. This is just his DNA. That's something that he just does. Personally, this is the reason why I didn't join the military. I have many people ask me, why didn't you join the military? Why didn't you join the military? You should join the military. I've even had people criticize me in my own comment sections for me not joining the military. I'll tell you why I'm not going to join the military. And I'm gonna even tell you why nobody should join the U.S. military. The U.S. military is not a service that you can be honorable in. I mean, you can be. I'm not saying that there's no way you can be. But it's hard to always be right when you're in the U.S. military. Because depending on the president's agenda, you are either going to be screwed or you're going to be good. You're going to be in the clear. Depending on the agenda. Okay, things like Vietnam and Abbeygate and, I don't know, Benghazi. Those are all things that happened to people who joined the military and the wrong person was in office when they joined the military. They got screwed. Completely screwed over. And you never even know, historically, whether or not you're going to be on the right side. Oh, but if you don't join the military, how do you know Like, who are you going to serve? Who are you going to serve if you don't join the military? Why does it matter? Why do I have to pick a side? Why can't I just be a human being? Why do I have to be on a side of a conflict? Why do I have to defend politicians from crappy political things? From crappy political mistakes that they made? I'm sorry, I'm not going to be the one that does that. Anyone who studies politics would agree. Joining the military is probably not the best thing you could possibly do. It's not, like, obviously there's great benefits to it. Obviously I'm thankful for all my service members, but I'm not going to do it because it's not secure enough for me. Because, like I said, you could get another president that doesn't care about you, and they send you to die in some war that helps their political agenda. That has nothing to do with yours, and it might even be a bad thing altogether. For example, most people did not like the Iraq war. The war over there. Most people did not like that. Many people were against that war. But you had to do it anyway. The pullout was terrible. The pullout in Afghanistan was terrible. And then you have Abbey-gate, where you literally had to watch people be tortured and killed by the Taliban 150 yards from you. You had to fight with people every day trying to get through the gate. And you had to watch people literally commit suicide with razor wire. And if the agency didn't want to deal with the people that... If the agency didn't want to deal with a certain person, you were forced to hand them back to the Taliban. I'm sorry, is that honorable? I'm sorry, I don't want to do something like that. And that's why I'm not going to serve the military until I can guarantee that what I'm going to do is going to be the right thing. Because if I can't do the right thing, if I don't know for sure of whether or not my people have my best interests at heart, then I'm not going to risk my life for you. I'm sorry. That is just stupid. It's not smart. I don't understand why you would want to risk your life for people who don't care about you. Especially Joe Biden of all people, who literally put a bunch of U.S. soldiers in a parking garage when it was 30 degrees outside in the heat of COVID. This was like during the big COVID thing. He put 5,000 people in a parking garage. It was below freezing outside. That is terrible. Especially to treat your soldiers like that, who were literally protecting your own speech because you were scared that Trump supporters were going to attack it because you were an illegitimate president. It's ridiculous. And one last note before I end this video. I know I was talking smack about joining the military and stuff. People who join the military, I have respect for you guys. I think you guys are heroes. All of you guys. You guys are great. However, I still don't think that the military is a good option because of what is at risk, what you could go through. And I understand that's what you guys signed up for, but still not good because you don't know who you're serving. Thank you for watching all the way through the end. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, you can tune into my full show to watch all of my episodes early. And as always, God bless.